Hello survivors and welcome to another Soulstone survivor video. In today's video we're back on the Demon Hunter. We have a bleed bomb build for you. We are playing with the character's third weapon where he focuses on crit chance, multicast chance and max health, so demonic launcher. We are going to be using his second skill, which is the dreadful grenade, where we apply weakness and then also deal damage based on the number of bleed stacks on an enemy. We are going to be focusing on swing as well with the bleed, as well as chaotic surge to apply disarray with every skill. And then also we're hoping to get the disarray to bleed upgrade or passive, so we can get more bleed stacks, and then bloodlust for more cast frequency. So let's get straight into it. I need to farm some Cave of Del Zog, so we might as well do it while we're doing the video with you guys. So straight to it. Firstly, before we remove this Hellspawn grenade, just check out those explosions. I just love the fact, also the dreadful grenade, focus on when the grenade actually hits the floor, especially before we get into the messy situations like the third and fourth boss fights. But hopefully we can get it pretty quickly while everything is quite tame and you can see the juiciness of what the skill looks like. So there's chaotic surge. We might have to go into a second cycle or first cycle just to see if we can get everything. If we don't get everything in the first cycle or cycle 0, then we'll go into another round just to try and get more. Okay, we did get dreadful grenade very nice and quickly, so note when you pop it, so we'll pop it right there where the mouse cursor is. There it is. Look at that. So it causes the smoke cloud, and then in the middle there's that nice cool face, like a demonic face, kind of fits the creature, demon face. But there you go, we get the faces over there, and then that lasts for a bit of time, applying weakness to enemies, and then it explodes, dealing the bleed stack damage to everything. So really nice looking skill. There's fan of bombs as well. There's heartrending strike. We're getting things very, very quickly over here. We do go for the blood saw, which is not a skill I often use for some odd weird reason, and this build gives me the reason to use that skill, so that's really, really cool. We finally have a reason to use that strong skill. And don't forget, we did do a community poll where we are going to get into a build where we actually used that poll, so there was a reason for the poll and we are going to get into that, but not right now. So there's bloody saw, there's bleed and finesse, which is fantastic. We no longer need any other skills. I'm just going to banish this so it gets out of my way. Increased damage. Oh wait, we need one more skill. We need bloodlust. Sorry, my bad over there. Grab the bleed upgrade. Still need bloodlust. I mean, if we don't get it, we've got another skill that has bleed on it, so it's not the end of the world. But we are looking for bloodlust. There we go. Fantastic. We got it. Had to use a good amount of rerolls, and now we focus on cast frequency for bloodlust and a dreadful grenade, as well as everything else. But if we see those two skills over everything else, we will grab them. And then we also got to look for multicast chance as well as crit chance. And then crit to bleed. We don't need the bleed damage, so we're actually going to remove that. And I'm not going to focus on defenses either, because we're not going over any hard cycles. But if we did take this further, we do have the block chance, so maybe I would swap out ammunition for the war tank so that we've got more block for the character, more defenses, and then probably swap out bloody saw for blades of light for the purity so that we can heal. And then, or even get rid of chaotic surge maybe, or get rid of bloodlust for another swing skill for the healing. Or if I was really feeling adventurous, we could grab earth shield instead, because we could get rid of the material harvest and use earth shield, and then we get resilience as well, and then we can get rid of or add another projectile skill and get ourselves aptitude. And then we've also got, although we've got aptitude in our thing, so no, we don't need that because we've got prowess. So we would then have prowess to aptitude, aptitude to resilience, we'd then have resilience to form, so that gives us crit chance over there as well. So that's huge. But that's for building, like my mind's just gone into theory crafting while I'm busy playing with you guys. So I don't know. My mind does that, okay? We're gonna grab magnetic, we'll grab some expansive because it does actually help over here. Cast frequency we don't need on there anymore. Movement speed's good. Don't need the damage on anything, so we're gonna grab that. Crit damage is good, that is fantastic. Dismemberment is great. Not really needed, but fantastic to have anyway. Damage increase over here with the crit chance, so we'll lock the crit, grab that, and we could have maybe gone area of effect on the bloody saw. But the fact that it moves, it's fine. We don't really need to do the damage to everything. It's boss fight coming up. Grab a bit more magnetic. There we go. Fantastic, we can actually go grab more disarray. Damage over there, area of effect now is good, and more cast frequency. We would keep getting cast frequency, especially for Bloodlust, until Bloodlust hits. You could also get potency to the point where Bloodlust will cause its own cooldown to be lower than its duration when it's active, and then that means that as soon as a cycle starts, Bloodlust will automatically be at a lower cooldown than that. So that's the best situation. The best thing that could happen to us is that you get more than enough potency on it, because that means you're getting a lot of cooldown reduction anyway for absolutely everything else, or cast frequency, and then that's going to reduce its cooldown itself as well. So it kind of double dips into its own stats, which is probably something that shouldn't be doing either, but as long as the developers aren't watching this, we can get into that. We can use it for our own advantages. I like the new look of these skills. They really outdid themselves. I think I need to play a bit more Myrmidon. We didn't really look at all the skills on that character either, and their skills as well as their ascension. There's a lot of details there that are just really, really cool as well. There are a lot of, like, Abyssal Fissure was one of them, where it's just a really, really nice looking skill, and it has a decent effect to it as well. Also, I know a couple of you would like me to do a couple of tips and tricks, like a way that I build my builds, a way that I look at things and things like that. So we will be doing that this week as well. I just need to put a little bit of thought into how we're going to do it. Do we want to do it as like a slideshow, or should we do it as a gameplay video where I show you the build and you know, this is why I do this and this is how we get it to work, sort of thing. Or like, sometimes I start a build and I'm like, hang on, this isn't working, so I go back to the drawing board and try something different. So that's how I do it normally, by actually playing the builds, but we'll get into that and make a video about that as well. But let me know down in the comment section if you want it to be like a PowerPoint presentation, or if you want it to be an actual gameplay build video as well. But that will be for this week. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.